Testing 1 2 1 2. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. It's Kiwi here. You probably don't know me because literally this is my first YouTube video. But anyways, getting back on topic. Last night I was scrolling through TikTok through the wee hours of night, and I came across this video. Sorry, I just got a message. So last night I was watching TikToks in the wee hours of the night, you know, getting my TikTok on, whatever. And then I came across this video where basically you try different aesthetics. And then I thought to myself, what if instead of trying different aesthetics for fun, I took that and put a little twist on it? That's where today's video comes into play. So as you can probably tell from the title, which I should have thought about before I went on that long tangent, I am so excited because today we are going to be turning emojis into makeup looks. So we guys don't know, I'm going to be making a TikTok during this as well. So it's a little double whammy, if you will. As you guys can tell, I have a lot of work ahead of me. So if you want to see how this turns out, keep watching. This should be fun.
Hello?
Cool transitions. I forgot, like, I could do transitions on TikTok. I mean, I can do transitions on YouTube. Which one should I do now? Which one do you guys want to see? Yeah, I couldn't really think of any other transitions, so I guess we're like officially getting into the video now. Hey y'all, what's up? I just wanted to bring y'all in closer so you can see the face. Alright, so usually I would go in with primer. Please do if you're about to do a full face, or if you're about to do multiple looks like I am.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my.
Please, 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 please. It's been very important, very, very important to prime. But I'm not doing that today. Does it look like I have priming money? No, but I did have a primer, but I just used it all because I do makeup every day. So it runs out pretty quick. And I'm kind of broke. The boy kind of broke. Just checked them coming till Wednesday. So one more day. I might not even go to work. Y'all, this is why I don't fuck with YouTube. Tell me why I was talking to myself for a good like 5 minutes and the camera wasn't even rolling. But anyway, I'm just setting my brows. I mean, not setting them. I'm laying them down with the brow. It's called Brow Down to Me brow coats. It's inspired by K-Beauty, but it's by Joa, so you know it's a CVS brand. And I got my brows did, so you know. Now that that's done, I'm going to be going in with this. Where's the? Let me just be professional. Wow, the fact that you still can't see it. Wait. It's the Brow Down to Me as well. It's part of the collection, and it's just like a little detailed thing. So yeah, guys, the first look that I'm doing is a butterfly look. And so like with this, I just go in and guys, I've never given a tutorial on my brows before. So this is the first. Y'all getting it first. First Insta scoop. But I'm going in and I'm just slightly brushing in like the outline, not necessarily going in with hairs just yet. I'm just trying to get the shape that I want, and like also using the spoolie to like just create the shape that I want. Now that the brows are all filled in, I like to go in with the James Charles palette and deepen the ends so that it gives it more like more of like a tattooed look. If you don't like that, then don't do this step. It's just my preference because I like how it looks. I haven't done it in a while actually because I've been using that brow pencil, but it just ran out. And then also I got my eyebrows done, so I was kind of scared of doing this again, but I'm going to attempt it again, and you guys will see it when it's done. And then, so basically I'm just gonna recreate this brow on the other side so you guys can see how I did it. So, a little nasty secret, I use the same brushes for like everything. So, I'm dipping into, I'm sorry. James, don't look at that. James, you're not gonna look at this video, but please don't look at how I destroyed your palette. I sounded a few days ago by accident. Oh, my hand shook there for a second. I'm sorry. Please excuse it. Don't look at this part. I'm sorry. I destroyed your palette, James. I didn't mean to crack the mirror. Please forgive me. Please. Alright. So, I'm using this angled brush. I think it's angled. I think that's what you call it. And I'm just filling it in the brow. I'm just following the natural brow, kind of. Really not, because but we're gonna conceal it so it doesn't really matter that we got it all over. And I just go over the brow line a little bit just to make that arch, and then I just bring in whatever excess eyeshadow there is to the front, mostly to the bottom. You don't really want to get that because you do want like a nice like gradual shift, so you don't want to be filling up the top because then it just doesn't make any sense. And then I'm just using my spoolie to like smooth everything out. Sorry guys, I'm about to take a cereal break because I feel nauseous, so 1 second. Y'all, this is freaking gross. There's just nothing in the house to eat. And this is cornflakes. Y'all, how the brows turns out? I like them a lot better now. Look a lot better.
Ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Now that I have a wet beauty sponge that was nice and wring out, I'm going to take my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in the shade, I almost said shade full coverage. No, but this is deep rich. And I'm just gonna go in and, get crazy. So when I'm applying foundation, there's no specific way that I do it. Sometimes I put it on my face and then blend out. Sometimes I put it on the actual like applicator like I'm doing right now. And I just like put it on there in the certain areas. First of all, oh no, I'm out of foundation. Cue the scary music. Oh no. Cue the Hannah Montana music. But we got enough, so yeah. I'm gonna speed up the foundation process though. Now that foundation is nice and blended, we're going to go in with some concealer. I'm going in with the Maybelline New York Master Conceal. And this is in the shade 50 Medium Deep. I don't know why there's 50, why it says 50, but I literally, this is my least favorite part. I'm telling you guys, like, I literally hate putting on concealer so much. It's so annoying. So I'm just rubbing it on the bridge, not squeezing too hard on the thing because it is like a push thingy. For those like these kind of things, I always push a little bit. Okay, and of course a little dot. So now I'm just gonna tap that a little bit, like just like little tapping motions, kind of. Just to tap. And we're brightening the forehead, so I'm gonna just bring it up. I'm gonna take the wet one, the wet beauty sponge, and just tap, brightening the forehead. Now I'm gonna take this. So now going with this like medium fluffy brush that I got from CVS, I'm going to start contouring. And I'm gonna use my big palette for this because, oh, sorry, James, I got some tape on. Excuse me. Anyways, I'm gonna be going in with, as you can see, the beat up James X Morphe palette. What's very surprising about this palette actually is that this is the exact same palette that I started using when I started makeup. I started makeup in March when quarantine first started. And the only reason why I still have this palette is because I bought the mini palette and I've been using that one way more. Okay, so now that concealer has been sitting there on our nose, I'm going to take the dry beauty sponge and I'm going to just kind of like bring it up and kind of like tap it down. Ugh, it looks so, it's gonna be so snatched. I didn't even do anything yet. Ooh, see, it looks so much better when you let it sit there. I'm gonna take the cool tones of this palette. So I'm gonna go in with this shade. I think this shade is called T. Right? That's the only one I know. Or is this one? I don't know. I don't know the names of the palette. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. James, I'm so sorry if you're watching this. You're probably not. So, you're fine. I'm gonna go in with this crusty pointed brush. I like to use it to bronze my nose. I feel like it really just gets in there. And I'm just gonna kind of go in. Now at first, it's obviously way too dark. I'm just laying this down. So now I'm gonna go in with like this fluffy one. And I'm gonna take the beige kind of shade in there. And I'm gonna like buff this out, kind of. So now that I have my cool tones in here, as I bring it up, I like to go into like a nice warm tone. So I use this warm tone right here. You can see, I think like these two. I tap into both of them with this like fluffy brush. And I just blend, I just kind of blend it. So it's not so like harsh. So I'm just going over it with a wash of light brown. And then I just bring that light brown and drag it under the brow. And like kind of out, yeah. Just to connect it back to the like, bronzer. So everything's connected. And then, you know, just blending, 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 blending. Yes. And you see how it like looks, look at this side compared to this side. Like this side is obviously more harsh and dark. But then we bring in that like light tone and we just like, you know, and it also just like complements the face. To add in like a wash of color, I'm gonna go in with this warm pink from the palette right here. You know, just swivel and swirl in that, swivel and swirl. Coat that brush real nice. And just go over it, you know? I hit my bone, sorry. Tap that and just, look at that. She is snatched, baby. That's how you snatch on a budget. All right. Okay. And just make it that like more natural. I'm gonna take that and add it to the middle so that it like doesn't look, because I feel like it's looking a little white, which is throwing off everything. See, look at how nice and blurred. Sorry, I just digging my nose a little bit. You see how like nice and blurred that is? And I don't know, I like to go in like at this step and add in my nose highlight. I don't know, it just like, just because, I don't know. Look at that, I look like I can't breathe. Period. All right, and then we're just gonna take this, I'm gonna like take it flat and just add on some highlight. Okay, now that we have, oh wait, we actually have not completed the base yet. I almost forgot to carve out my jaw. Before I do that, I'm going to take this darker blush shade right here on the palette, this one right here, to blend my bronzer and blush right here. Adds that nice like dark tone. It's like a nice medium between the bronzer and the blush. It just brings everything together. So yeah. Ooh, all right. And that highlight, all right. Okay. I don't usually highlight, but shoot, it's looking cute. Snatched! So now that the base is done, it's time to get into the actual eye makeup. All right, y'all, if you like to change the scenery, looking nice and boxy. But, oh, get into this B, baby. All right, anyways, so, sorry guys, my phone died. This took a weird turn, but now I'm going to show you how to accomplish this on this side. So, I just took this brush and patted it on the black. So that's where we're at right now. And now I'm going to cut the crease. So yeah. So I'll come back when it's cut, or I'll just like speed up. I don't know. Something I learned about the crease is don't worry about it. You don't want to cut it too high, because what you can do is just grab whatever. Oh, my eyes are popping out with this look. But anyways, use whatever like brush you were using to cut your crease. This is just like if you always mess up your cut creases. Take whatever color you want to cut your crease with, and then go in with it. I'm using like packing motions, but also swiping motions. Doing a combination of both, kind of. And like you can just really use that color to clean up what you messed up. See? Well, I mean, it's not done yet, obviously, but let me just... right here, I'm going to just pack that. Well, not really pack. I'm gonna go in a rubbing motion for this. Like, rub that light blue over the glitter. Well, I'm doing that because I just like it. Just brings out the color more to me. This is actually kind of cute, guys. Not gonna lie. So this is like a half cut crease. I didn't really care about like it looking messy. So now I'm gonna take that packing brush. Take whatever packing brush you have. I don't know. I'm just using the same one. And I'm packing the black. This is why I didn't really care about how I cut the crease, because only half of it is showing anyway. So, and then I'm just kind of dragging that color in. So you're gonna take that black and just like pull it in, like I'd say like 1/4 of the way. It's like 1/4. It's kind of 3/4. I mean 1/3. I was not expecting to do math in this video, but then you take that light blue and you just go over top of that. So now I'm gonna take the darkest blue in the palette right here, next to the dark, next to that, this is purple actually. Go over the black. Now to finish that blend off, I'm gonna take this light blue and blend it right here. Then we're good with blending. Just finish it with that black. Just really emphasize this part right here. And then, period. Now I'm gonna take this like white liner. It's from NYX. I don't remember what it's called, but it's from NYX. And just gonna add these like white little dots, kind of just like a rubbing motion, I guess. And yeah. Really? This has nothing in it. Well, can you see? Where's the camera? You can't see. But it has nothing in it. Can we just get into the way that my eyes is popping with this makeup look? Or... Alright, that's besides the point. You like my shirt? It's like angel on it or whatever. All right, so excuse me, just taking this light blue in the palette, and putting it under the eyes, making sure to really put it on there. And then with that black, smoke it out. With this black, I'm going to be really just outlining this butterfly shape. This butterfly is a little uneven, so I'm going to be taking some foundation, and on a flat brush, I'm just going to be shaping this wing so that it is symmetrical to this one. Okay, so now that the butterfly is as even as we're going to get, I'm gonna go back in with this black and add a little bit more depth into the bottom. So once again, I'm gonna be going in with my angle brush and the black and the James Charles palette just to add in these lines. So yeah. So now I'm just gonna go in with this liner and add in the dots on this side, and then I'll come back with the finished look.